Today in class 5 we are going to start chapter 5, factors and multiples. First term is factor. So what is a factor? A factor is a number which divides the given number exactly. Means if any number is divisible by one number and we get no remainder 0, then that divisor is the factor of the given number. For example, 4. What is the factor of 4? We know that 1 is the factor of any number. So first factor of 4, what is the first factor? 1. Now second number is 2. 4 is divisible by, perfectly divisible by 2. So 2 is another factor. But 4 is not divisible by 3. So 3 is not factor. Then next number is 4. The last divisor is 4. So all factor of 4 is 1, 2 and 4. Similarly, factor of 9. What is the factor of all factor of 9? All factor of 9. First factor is 1. 2 is not the factor because 2 does not divide 9 exactly. 3 is the factor because it divides completely. 4 is not the factor. 5 is not the factor. 6 is not the factor. So it is not divisible by 7. Then it is last. It is divisible by 9. So all the factor of 9 is 1, 3, 9. Another example 12. First factor 1, second 2, third 3, 4. It is not divisible by 5, so 6 is the factor. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 does not divide 12 completely, so last factor is 12. Now you have understood what are the factors of any numbers. You can find factor of all other numbers. Alright. First question, find the common factor of 22 and 24. Now, solution. Factor of, first we will find factor of 22. All factor of 22. All factor of 22. We get 1 is the first factor, 2 is the second factor, and the third factor is 11. Last factor is 11. Now all factor of 24. First factor is 1, second 2, third 3, 4, 6, 8 and 12. 12 is the last factor. Now, how will you find the common factor of 22 and 24? We see here 1 is common and second factor is 2 is common and 11 is here but 11 is not here. So there are only two common factors, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are the common factor. There are two common factors. Now we take one example, example 1. Find all the prime factor of 15. All the prime factor of 15. 1 is not the prime number, so we can take 1. It is divisible by 3. 3 into 5. First factor is 3, second factor is 5, and 5 is the prime number. It is divisible by 5 and 1, so it cannot be factorized further. So prime factor of 15 is equal to 3, 5. Find example 2. Find the prime factor tree of the number 248. Find the prime factor tree of the number 248. We write here. First, we will divide this number by the least prime number 2. We will divide this number by 2. 2 1s are 2, 1. 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8. Now it is again divisible by 2. 2 6s are 12 and 2 2s are 4. Now it is again divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6 and 2 1s are 2. Now 31 is the prime number. So the prime factor tree of 248 is 2 2 2 and 31. 2 2 2 and 31. This is the prime factor tree of 248. Now example 3. Show that 21 and 32 are co-prime numbers. So that 21 and 32 are co-prime numbers. We will find the factor of 21. Factor of 21 is equal to 1, 3, 7 and 21. And factor of 32 is equal to 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16 and 32. There is no common factor except 1. So 21 and 32 are co-prime numbers. Since in factor of 21 and 32 only 1 is the common factor, except 1 there is no any common factor. Therefore 21 and 32 are co-prime numbers. So you can define the co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are those numbers which have only 1 as the common factor, except 1 there are no any common factor. Then those numbers are called co-prime numbers. Now, what is highest common factor or greatest common divisor? Highest common factor or greatest common divisor of two or more than two numbers is the greatest common divisor or greatest common factor. We will explain this by an example. Now see, example 1. Find the HCF of 16, 18 and 24, or find the greatest common divisor of 16, 18, 24. Greatest common divisor or highest common factor are the same thing. Factor of 16. First we will find factor of 16. It is denoted by F in bracket 16. Factor of 16 is equal to 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Now factor of 18, it is equal to 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Now we will see what is the greatest common factor. Here 1 is the common factor, 2 is the another common factor, 4, 8, 16 are not common factor. So here greatest common divisor or HCF of 16, 18 and 24 is equal to 2. 2 is the highest common factor. Why 2 is called the highest common factor? Because 2 is the factor which divides all these numbers. 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18 and 2 12s are 24. So greatest common divisor is 2. If you will take 4 divides 16 and 24, but it does not divide 18. So 2 is the greatest common divisor or HCF. Answer is 2. Now the next topic is least common multiple. What is the least common multiple? Least common multiple of two or more than two numbers, more than two numbers is the smallest common multiple. The smallest common multiple of two or more than two numbers is the least common multiple. Simply it is called LCM. Now we will take one example. Example 1. Find the LCM of 7 and 35 by listing method. Now, what is the multiple of 7? 7, 1 is 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35. Don't take more than 35 because second number is 35. Now, write down the multiples of 35. multiples of 35, the first multiple of 35 is 35, second 70, third 105. You will find the multiple of 7 by multiplying 7 by 1, 7 by 2, 7 by 3, 7 by 4, 7 by 5. You will find multiple of 35 by multiplying this by 1, this by 2, this by 3. Here we see that the common least multiple is 35. So LCM is 35. It is the answer. Similarly, you can find the LCM of 20, 50 and 100. You can find yourself. Now, find the LCM of 2 or more than 2 numbers by common division method. I am giving one example. Find the LCM of 48, 64 and 60 by common division method. C for common, D for division, M for method. How will you find the LCM of 48, 64 and 60? By common division method. We take the number 48 and after that you will take 60 and at last the greatest number 64. Now we first divide all these numbers by 2. It is 24, it is 30 and it is 32. Again divide by 2. 12, 15 and 16. Again divide by 2. 6, 15 and 8. Again divide by 2. 2 3s are 6, 15 and 4. Now we will divide this number by 3, not 2. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, 4. 5 is divisible by 5 and 4 is divisible by 4. LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 4. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 4s are 64. 64 into 5 into 3. Now 64 into 5, 5 4s are 20, 0, carry 2, 5 6s are 30, 32, 320 into 3, it is equal to 960. 960 is the LCM. Now, factor and multiple chapter 5 is completed. With the help of these materials, you can solve another problem. You can do this exercise and this chapter, all exercise and this chapter. Thank you very much.